4-lander here for the mono white. Looking at it to start, it's got some early options, but 4 lands is you just want a little bit more gas. On the other side, the Is It only 2 lands got an opposite problem, but still a lot of gas. I mean, 3 if you count there the Spikefield Cave. They're going to keep it. I think this Is It hand is very good dealing with the aggro early on, and you're going to have to draw some gas here if you're Merked. Double A is going to have to find something if they want to win this game, because right now there's a whole lot of answers in that Is It hand.
So let's see.
Usher to start. It's not bad. Okay. Mountain Pass on the other side. That Spikefield Hazard is an instance. They're going to be able to play it if they choose so, and I would do so right now on that Aspirant. Yeah, that comes into play.
Obviously.
Not sticking around. Hazard brought out, and you're going to take 2 here, but you got to feel great about that, especially if you know that the mono whitelist drew another land.
Another turn of aggro and another land. Yeah. That's
something about this mono whitelist.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cursed. That's crazy. Well, next turn you can at least attacking with your animated land, because the McNamara keeps foretelling things, but hasn't answers right now. So let's see what Merked decides to do. But maybe the safest option is just going for the damage.
Yeah, would be able to crack in here for 4. Does has Aspirant in hand, which is good, but
7, 8, yeah.
Bounce spell on the other side.
But what the other end? The other that's divided by 0 and some shock, I think. No.
Not divided by 0. That is, it costs 1 to return in. The Demon Bolt's actually going to come through there. So
okay.
That'll happen regardless. Usher swinging in, so they get some damage through. Here's the draw off the top. That's gonna be pretty good there. Gotta love to see the Prismari command, because it can do so much. It has shock built in, right? So Prismari command can deal 2 to any target, and then everything else just gravy. Probably draw some cards, discard some cards, look for answers. Faceless Haven, that's gonna swing on through for a little bit of damage.
And now he can give indestructible to something, but if he does too, he can't attack.
Fading Hope, that's what it's called.
Yeah, so he could sacrifice this.
There it is.
Giving indestructible to your land doesn't doesn't save you from retiring from your hand, so you just swing for another 4 damage, leaving your opponent at 7. Another iteration.
There's divided by 0.
Divided by 0, I think.
Yep. It's gonna be pretty good. Jwari played out as a land.
Oh.
You're gonna go to 3 here. No, you go to dead. You don't have enough to play that divided by 0. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's more than enough.
Yeah, divided by 0 doesn't save you.
Oh, you have a treasure. Yes, you do.
You
must land. Or not. Oh, the land you can't. It's got CMC 0.
So leaving the opponent at 1, I think. Yeah.
Wow. Sticking around. Love to see that. But an island off the top, and you're going to have to find a miracle off your iteration here. You got one more draw.
Do?
I don't even know what's in the list that can bring you back here.
I don't know. He's stuck at 5 lands. Just as I said, at this time, or you have already Epiphany to cast, or you just concede. As I said, or the white the guy just wins in the 4th turn, or loses at 6th. But right now, I don't see that many options.
Yeah, Sentinel going to exile the Fading Hope. That's the one board wipe in the whole list, but it's not going to be enough because you can kill.
I know, because you can you just attack with your with your animated land, and that's it.
Game 1 to the mono and aggro list, but how will both lists fare out of the board? I've been looking at this Izzet list, and the sideboard not as good as you think for Izzet list, right? Because you have to have those learn cards in there, right? So you've got like Mascot Exhibition, you've got the whole learn board, so not as good as you think.
So I think, well, right now, obviously the Izzet deck has some kind of advantage because the mono white keeps being mono white, while the Izzet shines in best of 3 because he has a lot of countermeasures, a lot of creatures, or a lot of anti-creatures, or a lot of like answers to pretty much everything. It's like a solid control deck which has like access to everything. So maybe if he doesn't screw up with the lens, he can tell something more to that aggro white deck. Right now, the aggro deck can only bring more aggro to the party, but he can do miracles because he has only some options, you know.
Yeah, this list has some good options, but it's like you said.
Mm-hmm.
The mono white list is still exactly the same thing. It's just creatures. So this Izzet list will shine in the best of 3, but it's not going to fare as well as regular Izzet lists would, right? Because the learn board. So Teachings of Archaics can't come out. Environmental Sciences can't come out. Mascot Exhibition can't come out. Those are your learn boards, so you're limited. Burning Hands is pretty good, but it's sided for green decks. Smoldering Egg probably comes in. That's an 0-4. That's a good body to block with.
Yeah. You can use it to block some things pretty early, and then control the match when you're when you evolved it. But you can obviously start with it because it's too slow.
I think if it flips, you win. Like, I don't think aggro can eat through the dragon. Like, if you flip the egg, it's over. So I imagine
maybe you have to sky cleave the operation to that guy, but that's like starting from scratch, you know.
Yeah. This hand for mono white, one lander, can't keep that one. It looks great otherwise. Oh, I thought he kept it. And this one looking pretty bad as well, but going to 5 feels like a death sentence in this matchup. So keeps a 3-lander, no turn 1 play. Does have some solid stuff come turn 2, come turn 3, but you don't want to let this controllers get its legs underneath it.
So now, no counter spell at all. No foretelling at all. No counter, nothing.
Going to play the bolt there. That's pretty good. All right, island coming through. Gonna leave everything open just so you can play a little bit of that removal. And there's the Dane coming on through. That's gonna be solid, but I don't think it's long for this world. Jawari Disruption. That's so much value right there. So much value in Jawari Disruption.
Yeah. Great tempo advantage. And now let's see what can bring the white player to the table, because you can spam creatures all you want, but if the opponent has a lot of shots, a lot of counters, a lot of instruments to counter you creature by creature, you can do miracles. You don't have access to like drawing tools or something like that. Another dividing by 0, another counter, another turn wasted. He's not going to. He's not building board.
Yeah, the board's empty, and you know what? I look at the other side and I think to myself, you know, even this Lear, Disciple of the Drowned, is like a 3-4. Like, that's something that can just block. Like, that's a body that's gonna clog up the board, and this white list may have some trouble getting around it.
Okay, now fortunately you can't counter a land. You can still bounce it, but you can't counter it. And another worthy. No. Or yes, another worthy.
Comes on through. Yep, there's Sungold Sentinel. So finds an opportunity, a little bit of a window to get the board. Flame Blessed Bolt will be the exile there. Not a bad target off the top. There's such a Jawari Disruption. Not the greatest draw here because this aggro list is not maxing out their mana. So they're going to have one left most of the time for that counter. Thunder Rebuke comes on through. That's solid. Leaves a 3-2 on board. Gets another combat trick.
Finally, some aggression, but the opponent is still at 22. More life than when he started. And that's a problem. Right now, with 5 lands down, you would expect your opponent to be at 5, at 6, no more than 10 lives. But now it comes the first Epiphany. And
it's just
then,
a retail Epiphany, though.
What?
Oh, like they had to pay full. They didn't foretell, nothing in hand. So like, here comes the Leer. The Epiphany extra turn just draws them 1 land. Like they don't have much to work with here, but neither does the whitelist. That's the issue.
No, but I think he can wait because right now Merked doesn't have. He does have a removal, which can be countered. I think.
No, because Leer.
Well,
Leer's
but
in play.
Leer can be destroyed, no? With the
Leer can be destroyed, but the spell can't be countered.
yeah. So the opponent can't counter the trick. So let's see. Yeah, you can do you can do pretty much only this.
A Valor stance to kill the Leer.
Maybe he wants to animate the land first and then attack and then see what. No, absolutely no. He just wants to destroy the main issue.
Get that merfolk out of here. Get that stinky fish off my board.
Yeah, which can't be countered. No, you can't. No.
Oh, Divide by Zero doesn't counter. It returns to hand.
So no. Divide by Zero. What does? Okay.
It just says return to hand. It doesn't say counter.
Interesting. But with another. And now it's tough. Yeah. No, McNamara has run out of options. You can't counter an aggro deck with the 1 card in hand.
Yeah, and gonna have to find something here. I mean, Merk's just running it in. Double A's having time of their life. There is another Divide by Zero, but
it's no creature. It's no.
Bounces it, but it's going to come right back. You have to find some permanent solutions here. Does get the learn, so that's going to draw you some cards here. Gotta like that. Teaching the Archaic just gets 2 more lands. Oh my gosh, that's backbreaking.
The land curse.
It continues.
I don't know. GG.
Paladin class. Yeah, this is hard. But Merrick AA may have found the win here.
Now you can play Paladin class, but he can just like stall and attacks what he have, because now the liar has been destroyed already, and I don't think that list plays more than 1.
Yeah,
that thing doesn't have a flashback, so you don't have combo right now.
And what even if it did a flashback, it'd get exiled here, right? Because on each swing, Sungul Sentinel gets to exile 1 thing from the bin. So Merked AA is just going to keep on running this in, and you're right. Just can slowly chip away at this life total. Was an ugly start, but McNamara's start was even uglier. Puts him to 5. You need a miracle off the top. That's not going to be it, and that's going to be game here. There's the concede button. Your winner. Merked 456, aka AA, gonna get all 100 of those first place dollars.
I can't believe we have just gone through these 4-hour cast just only to say, well, mono aggro white won again. Okay.